Hey, this is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life bringing you the AA word of the day for January 23rd, 2025. And the word for the day is having fun yet. We aren't a glum lot. If newcomers could see no joy or fun in our existence, they wouldn't want it. We absolutely insist on enjoying life. We try not to indulge in cynicism over the state of the nations, nor do we carry the world's troubles on our shoulders. And that is from the book Alcoholics Anonymous, the big book, page 132. And here's the daily reflection commentary. When my own house is in order, I find the different parts of my life are more manageable. Stripped from the guilt and remorse that cloaked my drinking years, I am free to assume my proper role in the universe. But this condition requires maintenance. I should stop and ask myself, am I having fun yet? I find answering that question difficult or painful. If I find answering that question difficult or painful, perhaps I'm taking myself too seriously and finding it difficult to admit that I strayed from my practice of working the program to keep my house in order. I think the pain I experience is one way of my higher power has to get my attention, coaxing me to take stock of my performance. The slight time and effort it takes to work the program, spot check inventory, for example, or the making of amends, whatever is appropriate, are well worth the effort. Just waiting for the trucks to go by. Well, I believe that it doesn't take much effort to do this and do it right when you get into a routine and through studying the word and AA literature, you can make amends and you know when you've done wrong because we have a conscience and we can stop ourselves before we say or do something we're going to regret. This is something I have to practice every time I go to the supermarket. Every time. It's something I practice every time I do any kind of driving. Uh, so this is pretty simple. Just it doesn't say that by stopping drinking and following the program, you're never going to have another good day in your life. You're just going to study and do nothing else. And the whole purpose of going to meetings is so that you can engage in the world as a human being and without drinking and become a good family member, become a good friend, become a good employee. And when you can do that, as you encounter situations, you can do an examination of conscience, make an amend, and that would be that. You don't have to carry it to extremes. At least this is my feeling. Uh, I went to a lot of meetings in the beginning because I wanted to learn the program. And at different meetings, there were people that I really uh, you know, really thought that they had a good take on things. And I wanted to be around them. I wanted to hear what they had to say. At some of the meetings, there was one on the east side of Providence. I'd stop and meet the guys before, about an hour before. We'd have a coffee, talk about things, go to the meeting, and then we'd have an after meeting get together. And that was pretty good. I liked that a lot. Uh, a meeting after the meeting. And so that's how I started to grow in wisdom with the program, hanging around people that I really respected. Uh, you know, going to as many meetings as I could then. But you have to be able to know when you're doing too much. Because remember, you got a family, you got people who love you, and they want to see you. And the whole purpose, to me, of becoming a member of AA is to learn the skills to live out in society and not just live at AA meetings. Some people do that. Their whole day is filled with meetings. They don't engage with anyone outside the program. Some of them are on disability for their alcoholism for a certain amount of period. And to me, I want to get out there. I want to have fun. I want to go to games. I used to be a season ticket holder for Providence College. I love doing that at night. You know, replacing what I used to do, go to a bar or sit home and drink. I go to a game. I went to lectures when I worked third shift here today. I went to lectures at Brown University, free and open to the public on Egyptology, all these different things that interested me that I never had the time for when I was drinking. So, yes, I had a lot of fun, and I'm having a lot of fun. I love teaching math, and I do that 2 times a week. I love going to my Bible studies. I love knowing the guys that are in my Bible study. And, you know, I'm engaged as much as I can. I'm not as young as I was, and mobility is becoming more of an issue. But with what we got today, what we have available to us, we can make contact with the people and have a good time. So I hope you have a safe and sober 23rd. Just 8 more days. We'll be in February. We're in the middle of the big chill down here. That polar vortex is going to hit Florida. Places like Jacksonville and Pensacola may even have ice and snow. We won't get it won't get that bad here, but we'll have frost on the lawn. So God bless. Stay sober.